Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Happy Saturday before Mother's Day. Hello to all the mothers out there, or stand-in mothers, or dads that are mothers, or everybody. Happy Mother's Day. I am Jess with Jess's Craft Therapy,
And I'm
and
Stacy. Oh, sorry. I'm Stacy with Lady BleuBear Designs.
how is everybody today? Put down the list here and say hello to a few people as they come in. Good morning, Rachel. Thank you for coming in. Good morning, Kristen. How are you? Good morning, Rosalind.
Good morning, DB.
Good morning, Nikki. Good morning, DB. Good morning, Connie.
Good morning, Connie.
So today we're going to be.
Oh,
go ahead.
I'm sorry. I think I told almost everybody hello in the chat. But the new ones that came in, DB, Nikki, Connie. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm glad y'all here.
Good morning, Alice. Welcome in.
Last week.
We're on early because I have an event that I have here in about an hour and a little over an hour, so we're gonna hurry it along here. So today we are doing a Mother's Day in the Hoop project for us. We got it off of a website called Creative Kiwi. Miss Linda Gray is the one that referred me there, and they have awesome free projects every month, every week. They add more. It's awesome. I love them. So this one's in the
just let you know, I have in the description on my page, I have all the designs and everything linked. I don't know if you have it.
I can't remember if I put the link to the. I'll have to add it. I'll put the link to this one. So I did a few different versions of it. This is the first one I did. Oh, and we'll warn you: don't use any other stabilizer except for the water soluble. Lesson learned.
Yep.
So this is the first one that I did. And this one is made on the tearaway, which is why you can see all the little white pieces on there, because it didn't work. But so it's kind of like the applique, because the fabric and in the hoop. And then this one I actually did correctly with the water soluble. And this is what this one looks like.
Yeah.
And this one kind of turned out weird. I was using wolves, so the back of it you can actually see.
Wolves came out good. I mean, if you turn it back around.
This one?
I mean, you can tell that they're there.
Well, I guess you can a little bit.
Yeah.
That one was like right between the eyeballs.
Yeah. But this is the one I really messed up on. Let's see. Yeah, this is the one I really messed up on. It ate my tassel and the whole nine. And then this is the one I did as directed.
Y'all both have wait. We have an echo.
Yeah. I did this one with the soluble, water soluble, and with 2 pieces on it is what I did in that way, and it held up really good. This one was I thought to do tearaway, but it ripped up in the hoop whenever it was doing the when it was doing the satin stitch. It just ate my hoop completely up. So. Hey, good morning, Miss Barb. Good morning, Renee. Good morning. I think I seen Alice a while ago. Alice B. Good morning. I don't know where she went. I have echo too.
That's what I was trying to turn my stuff off here.
Hey, good morning, Jesse. Can somebody answer me? You think do I have an echo? Because I didn't think I did. I don't hear it. I'm not hearing it. Let me say that. Let's see. So this morning, while Jess is working on that, this morning I am going to be using this material. This is some scrap materials because let me just say, my mom passed away 26 years ago, and my mother-in-law passed away 2 years ago. Okay, thanks, Rosalind. And so I'm just doing it on scrap material that I have. And this material, it's for this design, it's a 6x8. You get 2 pieces because you're going to put one on the front, one on the back. It's going to be in the hoop project, obviously. And then I've already put, if you can see I've already put my water soluble stabilizer on. And this is just regular extra scraps of batten I had from the bowl koozies, I believe. And this is a 6x8 as well. And then I'm going to put, because of the little love bugs on my, well, hold on. Do I still have that echo? Yeah, I do. I think my earbud went out. Okay, so because of my red love bug, I'm going to go with the middle of a red heart. And on the thread I'm going to use this gold. If you can see this, I'm going to use this golden color for around it. So, okay. All right. So what I did was I downloaded the design from Kiwi, Creative Kiwi, sorry. And I put it on my Brilliant software. And then I have set mine up to transfer through the website, through Wi-Fi. And I just sent it over to my brother. And I've got everything set up on my brother already. I did just a test to make sure everything is gonna be okay on my thing.
All right, there we go. Are we fixed now?
It sounds.
I don't hear it.
Me either. So now I'm just gonna hit embroidery, and I'm ready to get started. Are you ready, Jess?
Yep.
Okay. I don't know what I have my machine set on, like as far as speed, but I was kind of leery about this because we're going to have a front and a back. So I did turn it down just a little. So it's saying it's going to take 28 minutes, but that's without taking it out and cutting around everything we need to. And on Creative Kiwi, just to show you, we do have printed instructions. And I print all my instructions out, and I'm gonna I put it all in a file folder. That way, I can just kind of browse through and see if I want what I want to do for each design or whatever. So, and I print it one time, and that way I don't have to keep printing it every time I want to do it. But you also they also have it on the screen if you want to look at it that way as well. So our first thing, and like I said, 2 pieces of fabric, the big fabric, two pieces of the water soluble stabilizer, and then 1 piece of the little fabric for the heart, and then 1 piece of batting, which is the same size as your main fabric for the 2 M's. Okay. And then I have a matching thread, matching bobbin thread, which is, and then an optional tassel, which I am going to put a tassel on real quick.
Yeah, I didn't get any tassels. I totally forgot about it. So
my daughter's an avid reader. So I had bought tassels a long time ago for books and stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna figure out what color I want while I'm gonna go ahead and stitch out the first placement stitch.
So Miss Rachel says that you can do your speed up higher, Stacy. Your machine can handle it.
Oh, you think so? But can Stacy handle it?
I was just gonna ask that.
So yeah, I'm gonna place out my stitch now on this, because we do have we're on limited time because Jess has got an event this morning, and y'all, just so y'all know, it's 6:42 where she's at. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna leave it with one color the whole time, but you can change your color stitches. But also on this design, Jess, I don't know where you went, but you left me. On this design, your bobbin needs to be the same color as your top, and because of the back. Because the way you're stitching the back, it needs to be, the bobbin needs to be the same color as the front. But you don't have to do that until you put that backing on, until you're ready to do the backing. But I just did it from the very beginning, so I don't have to change our lives. Okay. So,
I think I fixed myself the day I was. Good morning, Jesse. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I started mine.
Okay. And actually,
and then for the inside, it recommends batting, but I'm actually going to use a piece of felt because I like the felt better. It's a little stiffer.
And I'm using regular batting, only because I don't know where my felt is. I have felt, I just don't know where it's at. All right. So that was the first step. And we're just going to go right off the notes.
Yep, I got my notes.
Life does not work out for me. So now so on this design, it has like a little dash right here where to put the tassel. So it just recommends you to tape it. So I am going to tape it right there. And I'm going to go with a red tassel because that's the closest color I can find real quick because I need to get it on here real quick. There we go. I was so confused when I was first doing this. I was like, what? I'm going to tape a tassel on there? What do I want to do with it? So, yeah. Okay. Now we're ready to go ahead and do the placement stitch. And the placement stitch is whenever we're going to put the batting on as well. Okay. And because it's in a hoop project, we're going to be taking the this out multiple times. So, all right. Let's go. And yes, my hands are in here, but they're not near it because I've gotten bitten by this machine more than one time. They become not friends a lot.
Good morning, Laura. Thanks for coming in. How are you? Yeah, I have different kinds of felt, Kristen. I have the thicker stuff, and then I have the thinner stuff. Because when Lauren was doing the patch house crew, or when they were still doing it, but when they were doing the felt patches, the alternatives, I stocked up. I have so much.
Good morning, Laura.
Good morning,
Shay. My fingers in there. Okay. This is almost an orange color, it looks like, but it would look red over here. Oh well. It doesn't matter. My fabric is very busy, so it doesn't really matter. Once this is done, I'm going to take it out and I'm going to actually trim it down the batting so it's just the mom.
So that is the link to the Mother's Day bookmark. There's actually 2 of them that are on there. It's the one we're doing now, and then also this one was on there as well.
Jess uses this website a lot. This Creative Kiwi.
Yeah, I love it.
She uses it a lot. She introduced it to me, and because she's Miss Linda had introduced it to her, and we just kind of been
Stacy, read my comment up is what Rachel says. Let's look.
What's that?
Stacy said to read her comment.
Okay, let me go see.
Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah, but I said, did Stacy handle it?
Unless there's another one I'm missing. I don't see any other ones.
Can I change it? Change the speed on it while it's the design up? Because I've never done that before. Y'all, I'm a chicken when it comes to trying like brand new things. I'm sure I can, but I just do I wanna?
Then there's me. I'll just go for it, whether it works or not. I'll just go for it.
Yeah, but I don't want to. Well, it doesn't matter because I'm in between a stitch right now, so it wouldn't matter what the if I change.
Barb, good morning, Barb.
If I
Yeah, I
got
have a lot of those too. I love them. And then I
what's that?
signed up for their email.
What's that?
A lot of the creative kiwi, sweet pea, and embroidery garden designs.
Oh yeah, I've been watching Sweet Pea a lot too lately. Uh, they have some pretty cute designs as well. Yeah, if y'all see me doing something wrong as far as taking all this stuff off, give me a holler. Because y'all know I'm brand new and don't know nothing.
So yeah, now we're just cutting around it and making it thinner.
Yeah. So, Jess, you got all your technical issues set up?
Nope.
No. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Nope, I need a magnifying glass to see the screen right now.
Cheaters on because I really cannot see this. Sorry. Yes, I'm old. I can't see anymore. And I really can't see. So I'm like, I can't not put them on. Okay.
I do want to ask a favor of everybody. I don't want to go into detail, but if everybody could say a prayer for my sister.
Yeah.
I greatly appreciate that.
Also, I wanted to ask you pro ladies over there. Okay, is there like something you can buy to sharpen these scissors? Like, or do you have to bring them somewhere to sharpen? And if I had to bring them somewhere to sharpen, where would I bring them? Because I do not, I haven't all brands here anymore, apparently, because I went to, because Miss Shawn on Go Savi, is that how you say it? Go Savi? I know it's Go because that's how they spell Go around here. On Go Savi told me to go get a presser foot at a 1/4 inch presser foot at all brands. And I lifted it, so I pulled it up because I thought I knew where it was at, and yep, it's closed. So I have no sewing supply stores here other than Hobby Lobby and Michael's now. I would have to go to Lafayette or Beaumont to get to any sewing stores. Which is not that big of a deal because my brother.
Stacy, Rachel says foil paper will sharpen scissors.
Scissors too? Oh.
Foil paper will sharpen scissors.
Foil, aluminum foil? See, okay. That's what I want to ask you, pro people there, and I call anybody who has embroidered more than a day than me pros because we're such babies at this. Anyway, on these scissors, because I really like these scissors. I don't know if you can see them. These are those little ones like this where you just kind of pull. And I think it's supposed to be just to snap stitches, but that's like my favorite pair of scissors. It's like I can control them better or something, but they're dull. I can't, I apparently I use them too much. And now they're very dull. And I can't, I can't use the edges of them, and that's what I use is to get in these holes and stuff. But I can't use them anymore, and so I'm like, there's got to be a way to sharpen these. And is there a place to sharpen besides scissors besides fabric stores? And that I don't know. But I can't always go to Lafayette, like I said, because my brother and them live in Lafayette. Jess, are you watching the chat? Because I can't see it from way here.
Yeah, she's Laura says, yes, I sharpen my cutting blades with aluminum foil, make it into a ball and rub it on there.
Kind of like you do with a needle, like you do with the needles for the cutters, the crickets and Romeos and all that.
Barb says, I have a Fisker sharpener for my scissors. Some knife sharpeners places 2 scissors.
I have this thing, Miss Barb, but I just don't really know what to do with it or how to work it. An emery cloth will sharpen scissors. Oh, I'm gonna have to go look that up because I don't know what that is, by the way. Just FYI. And I'm not sure what an emery cloth is, and I'm assuming kind of like a sandpaper or something. You think? Jess, where's your husband? He would know.
He's at work.
Ah. So, okay. So,
all right.
Yeah. I'm kind of, I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of anal with the cutting around, but this design is really good for it has a stitch, your placement stitch, and your tack down stitch is a little different from each other, which makes it really easy to cut. Does that make sense? Like the and it says it in the directions about the tack down and the placement stitch are a little off, so your bias or your felt like Jess used, or your felt have doesn't get stuck in the seams. It said that's what I read anyway. Whether that's right or not, I have no idea. I'm trying to find my scissors that I always use, and I can't find them. It's just cutting in these little grooves is a little challenging, but other than that, it's pretty good. So if you'll see like where the scissor actually, where the seam is and where the placement stitch is, I don't know what I'm looking at. Where the seam is and where the placement stitch was, they're a little different, so it's kind of easier to cut on. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen. Let me, let's go to. All right. I'm going at the max speed. But I need to put my. No, I'm just putting my first piece of fabric on. Did you say that yet, Jess? No, I didn't hear you.
What?
Did you say what you were doing next?
Yep. So I like my design in a particular spot when I'm doing it on the machine. So I actually cut mine into squares and not do one full piece across because I want certain colors or certain pieces in there. So that's what I'm doing now. I cut one around, but then I
And mine's just busy, so I didn't.
Yeah, hers is like the repetitive design, so. Oh, my phone. No.
Okay. So after this stitch is all you're going to do is cut it off around the heart. The piece around the heart, so the heart will be exposed, so you can put your fabric on the heart that you're going to need. And when I was first stitching this out, first time, I didn't do this because I thought I knew what I was doing the first time. Yeah, well, I didn't. And I made a whole mess out of this bad boy. Like
Good
seriously.
morning, Miss Melinda.
Good morning, picture me. How are you?
Good morning, Jennifer. Thanks for coming in, everybody. You'd hit that thumbs up button. We greatly appreciate it.
And make sure you hit both of our channels.
Kristen said, Google says emery cloth is similar to sandpaper, but for metal surfaces.
I knew Kristen would figure it out. She's good like that, though. So this is, I think this is the last time we have to take it off until we're done, right?
No, we have to take it off of the heart so you can cut the. Is that what you already did? What part are you on?
Yeah, I'm cutting the heart out right now. This part, just this part, where you're.
Oh, the center.
Yeah, I'm just cutting the center out so it can do its fine.
Yeah.
If y'all know exactly what scissors work the best for like doing this, what's that? Is it kind of considered applique the way?
I would think so because you're applying something.
Yeah. But the scissors I got so far, and to me, the little bitty scissors that act like a and I think they're just supposed to be those scissors I like so much. I think they're supposed to be just scissors for like just cutting a stitch, not all the stitches. Okay. All right. Now I am going to put my my pizza, and I have already starched and ironed all of my things. But I will say this. Y'all remember Shay Shay complaining about her HTV mini? Mine is doing the exact same thing. About the it's I did not mean to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna have a picture of it because I did it. My 180, whenever it gets up to about 280, 290, it starts blinking. It starts blinking at me immediately, and and the only way to get it to stop is unplugging it because you cannot turn. You can't do anything with it. It's there. Shit.
Good morning, Miss Sharon. Drive safe for us. Have a great day and happy Mother's Day.
Good morning. Good morning.
And again, for everybody's come in, happy Mother's Day. Rachel says, applique curved scissors.
I might have to get you to send me a link. I'm better at that. Just send me a link and tell me what to get. Don't not tell me. Show me. Show me. So. Whenever I was doing the wall hanging, I had to do a lot of this, take it off and trim and stuff like that. And some of the designs that people have is not as friendly as so you got to get really, really close to this thread. And so now I'm nervous about not getting it, thinking it's not going to cover it. But the satin stitches on this design is very forgiving because it's very big.
Oh, my daughter. I have to show you what my daughter's done. Now, telling you, we need to get a class on straight stitching from this girl.
Wait, say it again.
What?
Would you say that again? I missed it.
I said my daughter's at it again.
Well, good.
Look at this. Look at this thing.
Look at her go. Good for her.
I'm gonna see if I can make it. Oh,
All right, go. I should undo this and redo this heart because it's got a lump in the material. But just for that, just for this, I'm not gonna change it. I guess. Oh, I don't like it though. Let's see.
yeah. My daughter did this out of just randomly made a quilt, but not with like the fancy blocks, but just oh, and this one. This one's a little smaller.
Cute. She's doing cute.
Craziness, I tell you.
I'm excited for her though. You know. I'm gonna have to undo this heart. I can't. I can't deal. Sorry. Hold on.
Yes, Miss Rachel. I told her we're gonna have her do a Zoom class and teach us how to do the straight and curved and circles and all that. Good morning, Miss Vera. Look, I got a shirt on for you. Can't really see it now.
Oh, I have Maryland shirt on. I didn't even think to say.
She is, Barb. You can definitely tell that girl has sewing in her blood.
She's like her grandmother.
Yep.
She sews. She has Crafty like her mom, but she's got her sewing blood like is her grandmother.
Well, she really took off after she realized how much faster it is to do it on a machine than hand sew it. Because she hand sews galore.
See, I can hand sew. That's how I've always like hemmed stuff is by hand sewing. But I also did embroidery by hand, but I just to sit and do that is hard for me. I don't know why.
So this fabric came from Hobby Lobby. I just got it because it was on sale last week. I love this fabric. And it's a little bit thicker than the normal like polyester fabric. This one's a little bit.
If I would have kept my hands out of the embroidery machine, I would not.
You would not what?
If I would have kept my hands out of the embroidery machine, this would not have happened. It was all me.
What did you do?
I curled up the. You don't listen to me, do you? Man.
Depends on the moment.
You're like my children. They got selective hearing.
Yep.
You only hear what you want to.
Well, I'm trying to man the chat. That's why.
Oh yeah, well I ain't doing this. And I'm not doing this and manning the chat because first off, I can't see it. It's too far away.
Well, are you using your phone for your camera on your?
Yeah. But I do have an iPad I can get in, but I'm worried about another speaker. You know?
Oh yeah, for the echo.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna throw this back in there and try to straighten that part back out. See if I can do it without puncturing. I'm gonna go back one stitch. And
Alice, my daughter will be 15 in 2 months.
Oh. Sorry.
Good morning, Miss Joyce.
Let's see if I can do this. It made the crinkle anyway. Oh well. It's gonna stay. Like I said, if I would get my hands out of it, I wouldn't have this issue, but I didn't. So yeah.
Do you have pockets? Do we need to tell you to put your hands in your pockets?
You're gonna have to put a handcuffs on me.
Like they used to do in elementary school. Make sure you put your hands in your pockets. You don't touch nothing.
You don't go when you go into the house, so you don't beat on the wall. All right, it's gonna just have to stay. Okay. All right. Now this cord is the Love You, and I'm just gonna stick with my yellow.
Sorry, I'm having a hard time explaining because I'm trying to hurry to get mine done.
Say that again.
I said I'm in a hurry to get mine done, so I keep forgetting to tell the steps that I'm doing.
Yeah.
So right now, what I'm doing is cutting around my fabric so that it can finish the sewing portion.
I missed the a step. I was supposed to take before I put the. That was not. This is the next step. Sorry. After I take this out, the Love You, I'm gonna take my fabric on the back of my paper. And if Miss Sharon Davenport's in here, you said?
She was, but she is said she was driving, I believe.
Tell me to get those the monster the tiny hooks. Love them. I got them. They're expensive, but I got them. And I really like them. I only got the two, the 5x7 and 6x10. But I really like them.
Do you do a lot of little projects? You don't do a whole lot of 4x4s, do you?
No, I do not. But I figure if I end up doing it, I'll get it at some time because they're expensive. Like really expensive. So
My balls are burning.
So I want to. I'm gonna get. Well, I'm gonna just tell you, anything with embroidery is expensive. Honestly. So what step are you on, Jeff?
What?
What step were you on?
Get ready to put the backing on my.
Okay. Well, I just I'm stitching out the Love You right now. Oh, Connie, if you're listening, your son's on my.
Good morning, Evelyn. Thanks for coming in. Did you ever get your tumbler?
Who's that?
Evelyn Warner. She's the one that won the tumbler we did live. I made hers on live.
Meredith, good morning. Good morning, Evelyn. Yeah, that's the one you did on live the other day. That I was supposed
Evelyn,
to be at life altering craziness. Y'all, my husband got food poisoning in on our 30th anniversary last on Tuesday. Yeah. And he said his biggest thing was, well, I'm trying to get some flowers sent out to you. I said, why don't you just lay down? I'm good. You absolutely need $100 worth of flowers. Go lay down. And the good thing is there was an American Army soldier on base. So on this, we're going to do right side up on the on this one, and I'm just going to tap it down.
Oh, Miss Sharon says she's still here. She just can't talk because she's driving.
Oh yeah, no, please don't drive it in talk. I do that a lot. I listen in.
So again, I'm going to show. This is what we're working on. They're Mom Day bookmarks. This one I did not do the bookmark on though, but this is what it's going to look like. It's a free file from Creative Kiwi. I'll put it in the link in the chat again if anybody wants to get it. I use them all the time because they have a lot of free items. They're awesome items. I also did this one from the Creative Kiwi, and it was free. Another bookmark. They have coasters. These are all in the Hoop projects. So I mean, they're great starter projects. Oh, Evelyn, did you see where it says Evelyn's going to christen her mug today?
Oh, good, good. What'd you get, Renee? I missed something. Oh, you haven't done much since the bunny quilt. Well, I'm sure y'all know that we're fixing to start a Kimber Bell project. With Shay Shay for, and we're going to. This will be my first quilt. Now I did the bunny wall hanging, but I haven't done anything else. So this will be interesting. But I am following Fat Water with Miss Kristen. That's what I'm doing, that Fat Water new embroidery thing. But I'm doing that on my own. I'm just kind of like doing it whatever. I say I'm just doing it when I have time because I just want to really know or really understand what I'm doing. Hey, good morning, T. How are you? Good. Hey, Lakeisha, how are you doing this morning? Good morning, Ups Designs. Glad y'all here. Y'all make sure y'all hit like and subscribe if you have.
Yes. Thank you, everybody, for coming in, and happy Mother's Day.
Yeah. Hey, and prayers out to everybody that don't have mothers and don't have, prayers out to all you because Mother's Day is just not the same for me anymore. Now that both my mom and my mother-in-law are both gone. So it's Mother's Day is a kind of a hit or miss for me sometimes. Now I mean my kids we always celebrate. My kids, my son and his wife always cook for me or make something for me or send flowers or plants. Or everybody always does something, and my daughter always goes out of her way as well for the holidays. But it's hard having Mother's Day and Father's Day without without having a mother yourself, because you're always, I don't know, growing up it was always about my mom or my mother-in-law, and I was very close to my mother-in-law, so do not get me wrong, I adore her as well, but I don't know, all days are hard without your loved ones, but these days are especially hard. Mother's Day and Father's Day, because both my parents are gone. So
yeah,
we're still lucky enough to have my father-in-law with us. So
yeah, this year is going to be a hard one for us too.
This will be your first Mother's Day without your mother-in-law, right?
Yes.
All those first. But I'm gonna tell you what, though, my mom's been gone for 26 years, and 26 years were just as hard as the first one. I'm just gonna say. I don't find it much different at all.
And my mom's having a hard one because of my sister, so it's gonna be a rough weekend.
Let me cut this off.
So any prayers I can get, I'll take them for my sister.
And I'm sure your mother's a nervous wreck with everything going on.
Yeah, especially with the situation.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna cut around the mom, and we will do.
Good morning, T.
We're gonna do the final stitch, or not final stitch, but the satin around it.
Did you already trim your backing?
I did. Oh, trim the backing? No, not yet. That's what I'm doing right now.
Oh, okay. I was like, dang, girl, you were behind me, and now you're ahead of me.
Oh no, I'm doing the front and the back right now. Oops. Oh look. I hope I hit God, everybody in the chat. Tell everybody hello. If I didn't, hello.
Yes, for anybody we've missed, we're sorry. We're kind of up and down and
yeah. And I
all
can't
over the place.
honestly. I cannot. I cannot see from this far away on the chat. So either I can see up close and not cut my stitches, or I can see far away and see the chat. So I already
Choices.
Huh?
Choices.
I know. And one day I'll have a better setup, but until then, I have a crinkle in my heart, but it's self-inflicted because I shoved my hands in that embroidery machine and made it crinkle on accident.
Sure.
I was trying to straighten it and I yanked it and it sewed at the same time I yanked it. It was like, of course.
Because it's telling you, don't stick your hands in there.
Nope. Yeah. I was in my bling era this week, all for myself. I did all the new designs out there, and I still need to get Miss Vera's design. But I try to get as many as I can.
Yep, I just finished Vera's shimmy. That's what I have on now.
Yeah, I did the Maryland's Growing Grace. Y'all, I've gotten so many compliments off the Just Breathe ones. But I've been talking to Marilyn because I want to do another one. I am not a designer that way with rhinestones. I guess I could try to do it. My sister wants a certain saying on hers, and she showed me exactly what she wants and everything else. And I was saying, "Oh, I'm gonna see." So I texted Marilyn and I said, "Okay, Marilyn, I need these words on a shirt." And I said, "I know your colors and all, but." Did you make it out?
All right, let's do the satin stitch around the outside here. This one says 18 minutes.
Yeah, that last one is long.
So now I really can man the chat.
Yeah.
Stacy, the shirt you have on is gorgeous. I love that flower from DB.
Thank you, D. I appreciate it. I wasn't sure because of the color shirt. I like black shirts, but I don't like all black shirts. So this week. That's what I did. Is if you notice, I did not do one design on a black shirt. It was all colored shirts. So I'm trying to come up with colors that'll go with, different color shirts. But I know the black bling's best. I know that, but I was trying to get something. Y'all see me throwing that on the floor? I'm gonna have to get in here and before my dogs get in here and eat it. That's what I need. Their stomachs to knit a shirt.
So does anybody have any projects they're working on today or any plans for Mother's Day tomorrow?
Shay Shay's still coming on tomorrow morning. Just FYI.
Thank you, Dee. Thank you, Jessie. I didn't have a tassel, so I just used some rope style stuff.
Some what?
I used a piece of like the rope.
Oh, yeah.
The crafting rope.
It looked cute with the sunflowers anyway.
Hello, Lakeisha. I didn't see you come in. Good morning, Up Designs. T-shirt orders. What kind of orders? Up Designs. I'm getting ready to go do another event so I can save money for another machine that I really don't need, but I really want. A walker bag for my mom? What's a walker bag, Connie?
It's a walker for a bag. You put a bag on the edge of.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
We got one. Well, this is before my sewing era. I bought like 4 off of Amazon because they would never fit just right on his walker. Or he didn't want my father-in-law. I'm telling you, he's old and ornery now. And he's always been so independent, like so independent. So it's kind of hard to watch him, be not needy, but need help. Does that make sense? But he's yeah, he's just it's sad to see. And since my mother-in-law passed, he's I mean, whenever you're together for 400 years, that's hard.
Meredith. Oh, Miss Joyce is working on the community blocks for her community quilt for the fundraiser she's doing.
Yes.
Renee's gonna be in the party this afternoon and hopefully crafting. Meredith is working on the prayer hearts.
Good.
Well, the good thing about the prayer hearts is, as long as you sew them all together and it looks pretty, that's all that matters. Don't have to be perfect.
Meredith, are you doing the prayer hearts for something or for yourself, or because I was thinking because I have a son that passed away and we spent a lot of time in the NICU unit doing some prayer hearts and bringing them to the hospital, our local hospital for the babies. That's what I was thinking about doing. When I seen them, I said that would be so cute, to do prayer hearts for the kids. Or for the parents for the kids or whatever, however you want to look at it, But anyway, that's what I was thinking about doing.
The prayer hearts, that or for the breast cancer like treatment centers where they do chemos and stuff for the different cancers. That'd be an awesome thing to do.
Were you on Patrice's substitute live? I think Jolanda actually was looking into doing some hats for the cancer patients, and in the hospital she checked into was not taking. They're only taking monetary donations, not actual items at this time. So I didn't know, if that was all cancer stuff or if there was a reason, because to me it would be hard to see that they wouldn't take, especially if it's brand new,
Yeah. Thank you, Rosalind. Meredith says they might not be patchwork, just solid hearts. Doing it for my mom and mother-in-law, but that's a great idea, Stacy.
And thank you. Well, like I said, we spent over a month in the NICU. I'm sorry, we spent like 22 days in the NICU unit, and I was there day and night.
That's how I was too. I was that way with both my kids because my son was born at 29 weeks.
Yeah. Mine was born at 28 and he didn't make it. So, but he was 22 days old. And whenever he passed away. But even in shift changes, they just roll me out of the way to do whatever they needed to do. And my doctor had to threaten my life, saying, "I'll obey you if you don't get some sleep," blah blah blah. Yeah. I'm saying I will sleep whenever he is better. We just didn't get to that. So did we just add what we'll possibly do next week, or have we even talked about it?
Nope, we haven't done anything or inside anything.
Okay. Anybody in the chat has any suggestions? Y'all let us know. If there are certain things, and tell them about our icons, Jess, where we just so we have the ability to change up if we want to or whatever.
The what?
our thumbnail. We're just doing a generic thumbnail from now on.
Oh yeah. So we decided. I did your. Oh, sorry. I was reading a comment. Sidetrack. Jesse, the last week's was really good. The breast cancer fundraiser one. They do it twice a year, and what they do is raise funds for a local breast cancer person fighting breast cancer, so that they can have money to get their mind off of treatments and doctors and all that, and goodies. So it'll be fun.
All right, this is as good as this going for the moment.
In regards to our thumbnail, because there's just people are just getting crazy about the requirements and posting things. We're just going to do a generic one, but we will put in the description. Maybe we could put in the description what we're going to work on. That way you guys can work along. But every week will be the same thumbnail. We're just going to do a generic hangout and chat. What base am I stitching on? It's a water soluble, which is what is recommended by the directions. 2 layers of the water soluble. We tried the tearaway and the cutaway. They didn't look pretty.
No.
Yeah. So this one is the tearaway, which obviously you can see all the white on it. But I mean, it's cute. It's just got a little bit of white on the back. And the other thing that I didn't realize is the bobbin. In order for it to match all the way around, you need to make sure the bobbin matches the color that you're using to sew with. Because look to the bottom.
Yeah, and it does
I
say
have
that
purple on the top and white on the bottom, and didn't look too great. So this one I actually did that was on the water soluble, and it turned out great. And I had the right color on the back.
But you could. That's what me and Jess was talking about this morning. But you could take a color that's inside the material and put it on, as your bobbin, so you could have, both sides, which would be kind of cute too.
The same thing with this one. So like the top is purple and the back is pink because I forgot to change the bobbin out.
See, it looks good though.
Yep.
With the colors that you already have.
And this one was really easy. It's pretty much just changing, having 2 pieces of fabric. There's no centerpiece in it, so. Oh, that's cute.
Okay, so you use Badge Master Soluble. Let me write that down, Ms. Borb, because I will forget because, hold on a second.
Evelyn, yes, they're all from Creative Kiwi. These ones are. I also got some. They have some mug mugs from Creative Kiwi, and there's a few other things that are Mother's Day. I use them a lot.
Yeah. Okay. So it's called Badge Master Soluble.
All Stitch carries Badge Master Soluble.
Who's that? All Stitch.
Yeah, All Stitch. What Barb said.
And Vera, do you trust me with a lighter next to this material?
Or next to our machines?
Machine's okay. I'm just thinking me lighting up this material might not be a good idea. I do use it for the for the bracelets we were doing and all that. I mean, I have a lighter that I keep in here for that. So yeah. So, but I have this busy material, so I could have done a different color on the back. I didn't, but I don't think I have done a bobbin other than white since this project. I've always done just white, so.
Yeah, me too. That's why after I did the first one, I was like, oh man.
Oh, you have faith in me, Miss Vera? Okay. So if I don't show up for the next Zoom, y'all know what. I burned the house down. But I do have on my page, I do have everything linked in the description of all the things we're using. But I think you already linked it, the design, Jess, right? On the
Yep, I put it in there. I can put it in there again, or you'll find it.
Okay, so Miss Vera, is there certain things that you're supposed to use variegated thread and not use variegated thread? Because I'm gonna be honest, there sometimes I've used variegated thread and go, I don't like that. It just looks fun. And Shay Shay mentioned to me that there's some things that variegated thread will look good on, and some things they haven't. And I mean, like I've seen all y'all, Jess, everybody's using variegated thread, and I thought it looked cute. And then I go and use it, and I go, but that don't look so good. So.
Whoa. Why does my phone keep timing out?
Your machine is down.
I know, it keeps timing out.
Oh, and just so you know, this design is on a 5. We're doing it on a 5x7. Now, don't get me wrong. This bookmark is awful big. You're not going to lose it. But I think this is more of just a keepsake than an actual bookmark. But see, that's what I was doing too, Ms. Vera. I was matching it on my wall. I did variegated thread on something, and I almost redid that block because I didn't like it. But I said, I have so many blocks, no one's going to ever tell. Ooh, we upside down.
No, we're vertical instead of horizontal.
Yeah, there we go. I really like your thumbnail butterfly. I love butterflies. I don't know why.
That was actually one of the
agreements for I don't know.
It's Delanda's template.
Yeah, I have it. I've never cut it out.
Oh.
That's true. Okay. Rather than say
I love using variegated thread.
And it's not just me. I like other people's variegated thread, but I don't like mine. I just,
you have some?
I don't think I am crazy, but I don't think. Hey, in the chat, who's all going to Applique Getaway? I know Miss Rosalind is, and I know Shay Shay is, and I know Gosabi is, Miss Sean. I'm excited about it. About going. I wasn't gonna go. Oh, Evelyn, you're going. Good. I just wasn't gonna go, and then Shay Shay bullied me because I'm being bullied by Shay Shay constantly, and Jess. But yeah, I'm going. It's paid for. It's signed, sealed, and delivered. So it's a done deal.
Girl, your machine's hard to see the way where you have the camera.
I know. You want me to move it? If I move it, everything's going to fall off of it.
No, I don't move it. I was just putting it on stage, and I looked. It's like way far away.
Oh, let me see. Woo. Now, better?
There we go. Now we can see it.
Okay, one of my favorite uses for a black, gray, white variegated thread is to use as a fill stitch in lettering, then use black for the lettering outline. Oh, okay.
Hey, why did it move mine back up there?
I didn't know. It don't like mine.
Lord.
One day I'll shoot for a bigger hoop, but so far this is working.
Yeah, 5x7.
Now I do have a 6x10. I mean, I do have the option for a 6x10. Oh, look what I made! I've probably seen it. I posted it on the. I made a one of those design boards.
Well, thank you, Joyce, for coming in. We definitely appreciate that. And if anybody,
we appreciate you coming in at all. I said, yeah, we appreciate you coming in no matter whose side you come on. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Why did I do that? That's weird. Get rid of that.
I'm trying to sell on there.
Seriously, you really must like my camera because it keeps putting my camera back on screen.
Thank you, Kristen. Don't look too close at my corners because my corners don't look so good. But I ended up having to pull out the hot glue gun, and I do not do hot glue. If I have any family members in here, I promise they will tell you I got severe burns from a hot glue when I was really young, and I only pull out that hot glue gun when I absolutely have to. No, Miss Kristen, it was not. It's very easy. I went to the Dollar Tree and got one of those. It's the board that has it's paper, but it's got like the little grooves inside. What you call those? It's not a poster board, but it's anyway. I got one of those, and it's big. And I did the whole board on that one, but I think I'm thinking I have another piece, and I cut it. Yeah, see, Connie tells you yes. She stays away from hot glue. And I cut it, project board. And Sean and Miss Linda on Sunday Fun Day on Ghost Hobby, they did one about 4 weeks ago, and they tell you everything that they did on it. The only thing different I did, Miss Unbiased is the one that actually made the suggestion on that next channel, is on the board, instead of using bias, instead of using batting on the board, I used a bag of felt for real cheap, and that's what's on here is cheap felt, but it worked. So like if I was looking at this, I could just plop it on, and it falls down. But you know, you're not gonna hold it, so but it does hold for
Here, let me make you big. Hold on, let me make you big.
Okay, so
it
does hold for you on it, you know, for you to put your blocks out or do whatever you want. But I did a big board because once, you know, I'm fixing to remodel all of this. Actually, I'm fixing to move out of here completely into the garage if my husband ever finishes it. But I have another one of these boards, and I'm going to do it in half so I can have two little ones. So whenever I'm doing just like one block with multiple pieces, I can just kind of throw it on there. But I really thought it's cute. And then I use all this is all. I had some scraps that I used for this part. And so I didn't use anything new, everything on here except for this. And I got some cheap felt to throw on it. Some cheap felt. Okay, this board from the Dollar Tree was $20 by more because 20 like 26, 20 by 26. But I figured I'd make two of them to do that with. And Miss Dawn used regular Elmer's glue to put everything around it. But I used don't make fun of my back. because I use that that double-sided tape. I threw this on there with the double-sided tape. And it stayed really good. I just didn't have any skinny enough. Oh, it's very lightweight. Like it's like very, very lightweight, Miss D. And yeah, it's Sean and Miss Joy. It was Sean and Miss Linda who did showed the tutorial on it on a live. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all are getting into quilting, Miss Sean did a quilting 101 part 1 this week. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. Monday or Tuesday, y'all. That little video is so knowledgeable. Like it was, especially somebody like me that's not very good at that's brand new doing this and stuff. But her tutorial was excellent. Also, last Sunday she had a lot of her lives on what do y'all call Notion? Like on accessories, I guess that's what it's called. That was fabulous as well. She went over scissors, she went over rollers, she went over material, she went over and it just and I love going into lives and stuff where you have all like Miss Barb, whenever she did the live with Miss Eve on the baby's booty, whenever she just listening to the knowledge of all these veteran crafters. Even if I don't do that craft, it's just really nice to listen to what the knowledge y'all have in that. I mean, it's really awesome. I just love that y'all share the knowledge and don't always try to make people pay for the knowledge. So I got the heart and I'm done. Where you at? You done?
Yep.
You didn't even show us you taking the water slide.
Because you were on doing your board.
Oh, sorry. So, yeah, Robin agreed. Notion show, Evelyn. That was what it was. Yeah, it's very. Matter of fact, I've gone back and watched it a few times because I need to get my scissor knowledge in check because I'm that one that I have one pair of scissors throughout the entire craft room, and I'm trying to get, like she said, batting scissors, fabric scissors, paper scissors, and like she said, though, if anybody takes these scissors and use them for anything other than what she has written on it, she will stab them with it. Yeah, that's my kind of shit. Yes, Miss Barbie, it is, and y'all. I mean, y'all just fill us all with all kinds of information, and then I like when, especially like when you get the older with the younger. It's just you just get so much knowledge, and you don't know why you haven't found y'all so many years before now. So I enjoy it though. But Jess, is there anything you want to add?
I don't think so. It's about time for me to go. I was just trying to get the few touches on here before I actually showed it.
So, what show are you doing today, Jess?
All right. So this is. Well, let me see if I can get closer here. There we go. So this is what I did today.
Did you tell us the name of the show you're going to do today? The event.
Oh, it's called the Platypus Drop. It's a carnival and a
I was like, look, Jess is going to a platypus show.
Yep. But this is
cute.
Why is it so dark on here? I don't know.
You can
there we go. Here, I'll make my screen thing.
It gives like a lot of shadows. Your room is like mine. It gives off a lot of shadows.
Yeah. So there it is.
But like that, I have a.
Then this is the back.
That looks good. Looks very good. I'm going to be pulling this off in about a minute, and I'll just show it to y'all real quick, and that way.
We're gonna do a show, as Laura says, show and go.
Yeah, we're going to show and go.
And I've got to get on the road.
Yeah, the only thing I have to do is
You want to show it?
Soluble. Is your machine just going to stay on? Is it trying to be a video log today?
What?
Your machine's on again. Bigger.
Oh, my daughter's over here talking to me in the corner.
Okay.
All right, show it. Can you see it?
Oh, that looks good. You did a good job, baby.
Let's see if it'll show it better on this one. Okay.
It's just embroidery. Hey, Jess, you didn't show my gift.
So that's my daughter's work. She's been doing that at the table while we've been on live.
It is too cute.
Looks like the size of a pillow. It's pretty cute.
It's very cute. So look, y'all. This is mine, and all I got to do is cut it off of the cut it off, and then I'm gonna do
very nice, Jess is driving.
Yeah, very nice, Asta. Very nice. It looks very good. So mine don't pull off like yours does.
Thank you, everybody. She is very talented. She's got a variety of talents under her. I don't have to worry about her.
And she plays in musicals sometimes too.
Yep, she does drama. She does soccer. Occasionally she does archery, but not very often anymore. But
what?
Archery.
Okay, that's I used to train that archery.
All right. Well, anyways, I got to get going. So, thank you everybody for coming in. If you hit that like button, and next week we'll be on for something else. We'll put it down in the description when we decide what we want. It might be a little bit different time, maybe a little bit later. It depends. I know Patrice has her Zoom on Saturday too. So
yeah, but I think Shay Shay's coming on at 8 because she can't come on Sunday, and so we're gonna do the 9:30 spot that we normally do, and we should be finished for Patrice, right? Yeah.
Wait. Oh, we're 8 o'clock her time or my time?
Mine.
Your time? Okay.
8 o'clock her time, our time, or my time for Shay Shay, and then we're gonna come on at 9:30, like we normally do.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right. So until next week, happy crafting, everybody. Have a great week, and happy Mother's Day to everybody. And we will see you next week, next Saturday. Happy crafting. Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye. Have a good one.